Hello guys, Fred here from Pro Tennis Trader. I hope you're well. In this video, I'm going to be answering some frequently asked questions that I get from people about both tennis trading and Pro Tennis Trader. Now I do have another FAQs video from some time ago which you can find a link to in the description box below. However, this video will cover different questions that I have been asked more recently, which you should find useful if either you're thinking about becoming a tennis trader or if you're trading already. Okay, so let's jump straight in. So, first of all, do I need to know much about the game of tennis to trade tennis matches? Now basically, you don't need extensive knowledge of tennis or follow it in terms of knowing the players or regularly watching tournaments, as I outline all of the rules and criteria that you need to look for when selecting which matches to trade. However, what you do need to know is the rules and how the scoring works. An interest in tennis obviously helps, but it's not 100% a necessity. How often will I need to trade tennis matches in order to make decent money? Now in the early days of learning how to trade profitably, I do encourage you to get regular matches under your belt without of course over trading. However, later on, when you are consistently making money, it is not about the quantity of tennis matches as much as the quality. Now this of course is one of the beauties of tennis trading, which is its scalability. You simply increase your staking and you make more money. Now lots of tennis traders only trade once or twice per week to fit around other work commitments and still make good money. And of course, you do get other traders who may trade 5 days or so per week who tend to be the full-timers. However, if you follow my strategies, you really only need to trade a handful of matches per week which are carefully selected. Essentially, if you meet a trader who is sitting in front of their screen all day, there is something very wrong with their strategy or their match selection, or perhaps both. Now, what are the strategies that you offer? Now, it's amazing how many times I get asked this question, and very simply, it implies that a strategy is essentially a one-liner, like back the server, or in football, laying the draw. You simply cannot sum up a strategy in one line. Now, yes, of course, my strategies do have names, but there is so much more to a strategy than what most traders think. You need to know, first of all, the details of the strategy and understand it fully. You need to know when to apply the strategy, how to apply it, what to do when things go wrong, what to do when things go right. You want to start locking in profit and giving yourself insurance, and of course, spotting overreaction in price and maximising your profits. Now imagine I was giving you advice as a financial advisor, and the strategy was simply invest in property. Well, that is a strategy. You make money by investing in property. But which property? What type? Where? When? Do you rent them out? Do you sell them? Do you refurb them? At what point do you sell or release equity? Where do you find these properties? How do you negotiate buying these properties? How do you lever your finances to invest in more? Basically, there's no point in me providing you with a one-line of what strategies I offer, because of course, they are presented in over 7 hours of content. Now I'm sorry to say it, but if you do think this way about trading strategies, then you really do need to change your trading mindset. Which brings me on to the next question: how many strategies do you teach? Simple answer, 10. Now how much money will I make trading tennis matches? Well, that's an impossible question to answer because of course I don't know what your staking is, how often you'll trade, or indeed how closely you follow my advice. However, let me show you the profits from this year's Wimbledon that we made in Platinum Traders, in which we follow my strategies to the T. Now these profits are illustrated in a points format, so essentially each point's profit represents the 1 point stake that you're using. So you can see in each match the profits averaged at about 2.5 points per match. So if you were using £10 stakes, this would be £25, £100 would be £250, and of course £1,000 stakes would be £2,500 profit per match. And as you can see, out of 14 matches, we only went into the red twice, and this was only slightly. Now, this is to give you a snapshot of what we make using my methods. If you are asking this question and using other methods, then of course I have no idea. You may not be making any money at all, which brings me on to the next question. Can I lose all of my trading bank trading tennis matches? Now the answer is a simple yes. You can lose all of your trading bank very quickly if you don't have the correct approach to trading tennis matches. In fact, I have a number of people who get in contact with me having lost thousands by either trying to figure it out all alone or following unworkable strategies that they found somewhere on the internet. Now, it always amazes me how avert a lot of people are to paying for expert advice and would rather spend hours and hours of trial and error or putting bits together from substandard YouTube videos and of course lose a lot of money. Now, I see comments advocating this in trading groups and forums all of the time. Comments like, find your own edge and watch this video on YouTube. Now, there's a reason why my course is over 7 hours long, because it's not as simple as finding a basic strategy to follow. As I said earlier, I live in a Betfair restricted country. Can I still trade tennis matches? Yes, you absolutely can by using Orbit Exchange, which directly mimics Betfair. Now, the process of signing up is a little complex, but I explain how to do this in a video that I put together, and of course you can find a link to this video in the description box below. Do you trade WTA or ATP? Well, in the early days of trading, where I was looking for bigger swings, but of course would take bigger losses when things didn't go to plan, I would mainly trade WTA. However, now with my much more consistent and risk-averse approach, I mainly trade ATP, and you saw how consistent this approach is earlier in the video. Now, with ATP, you generally get less dramatic swings, but more service holds, which complement my strategies. Won't it ruin your edge if you teach people your methods? No, that's not how trading works. Now, there is more than enough liquidity in the markets to have any bearing on this. In fact, in some markets, such as crypto and Forex, this actually helps. Now, you'll see this frequently with new crypto coins, which can be manipulated by a surge in buy orders. As of course, if a lot of money is going into the market to buy it, the price goes up and boom, they've made their profits. Now, unfortunately though, this doesn't happen in tennis, but as I said, there is no negative effect to it. How soon will I start to make money in tennis trading? Well, surprise, surprise, you won't make money overnight, but you will make money if you follow my approach. Now, in the early days, I strongly encourage members to trade in simulation mode and then trade small stakes until they are consistently making profits. Now, depending on how much time and dedication you put into it, you can be up and running and making money in as little as a couple of weeks. But of course, some people who cannot devote as much time may of course take much longer. However, the key thing is that you do need to put effort in. There is no such thing as a system that makes you money without any thought or effort on your part. That's why, of course, don't call this a system. It's not. Do you have an affiliate program? Yes, I do, and it's one of the highest paying affiliate programs at 50% commission. You can find a link to a video I did about how to sign up in the description box below. Or you can click on the affiliates tab at protennistrader.com to find out how to sign up. It is very simple. Now, of course, if you have any other questions, please do drop them in the comment section below or email me at fred@protennistrader.com. Now, if you found this video useful, then please do check out my YouTube channel for loads more videos and subscribe to be notified of when I upload new videos. And if you'd like to become a successful tennis trader, then you can start your journey by enrolling on my free video course, An Introduction into Tennis Trading, at protennistrader.com. And you can also grab a free copy of my ebook, Tennis Trading, the Ultimate Guide to Getting Started. I'll see you soon.